Hop in the car, watch it go vroom, vroom. I told her mom that I blow soon, soon. Know as a child back in the womb. Oh, hop in the car, watch it go vroom.
And just like that, we're back with yet another co-parenting therapy with Jess and Rome. How you doing, Rome?
I can't complain.
That's what's up.
How are you?
That's what's up. I'm good, because you never asked. Yeah, I'm good. Everybody be thinking I'm good, but I be tired. I went to Oakland over the weekend, and I just started feeling under the weather. I mean, I can't give you nothing. It's sinuses. The older you get, like, the more shit just start like happening. Yo, I never had acne until now. I never had sinus issues until now. I'm seeing moles popping out on me and all that type of stuff. And I'm grateful to still be here. But I ain't know 30 is like this. 31. I'm 31 now. I ain't know. Shit. I can't clear my throat.
So do you feel like it's because you're not getting the proper rest? Because
absolutely, getting no rest kicks your ass. Like
we're getting older.
Yep, getting older. No, definitely getting older.
Getting older, the more rest that you need.
Yeah, I can't get up and go. I can't even have like more than 2 shots without being like. That's like recipe for hangover now. Like more than 2 shots. Like in the 20s, I could throw them back with the rest of them. I don't care. But now, no.
That's why I be tilting my ass to party promoters. They do that shit every
day. They
night.
don't. A lot of parties, I dated a couple of them niggas be having water, acting like it's Patron.
Oh,
that's
shit.
It. Yeah, no, they don't do that shit every night.
I was about to say, well, from my perception, looking in,
that's the promoter's job.
Damn.
Create a perception.
Every day. I can't do that shit for 2 days.
I know. Wrong.
2 days.
You're the last person to be talking about
I could drink, but I'm talking about be able to drink, get up, be energized.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And really don't feel like dragging my feet.
Yeah, that's why
can't.
Yeah. That's why we need to live more holistically.
Yeah.
That's why we need to take our sea moss, our vitamins. We need elderberry and all of this kombucha. We need all of that. That's good bacteria for the bad bacteria in your body. I'm gonna do a whole episode on that, y'all. So I'll probably drop another show where I'm giving out nutritionist tips because y'all know I do it all. Anyway, so I know you were talking about moving recently down south because you're getting tired of Baltimore, getting tired of being there. And I moved. I'm not in Baltimore anymore, but I'm not far. You were saying, where did you say you went to move?
South Carolina.
You would move south, so that would be...
Yeah, I'm gone.
Yeah?
Yeah, mentally I'm there already.
Have you thought about what your children would think about that?
So that's why I haven't moved yet.
Okay.
So I really wanted to wait a little bit because for me to just up and relocate, I would have to have a plan.
Definitely.
Like the biggest plan, it wouldn't be, because I would still get my kids from probably over every weekend. It'd be me having a direct access to my children. Mm-hmm. Like, no, I don't see them every day now, but even still, one gets sick, I can show up to the ER or whatever the case may be. But I think if I was to relocate, I think it probably would hurt my children.
Absolutely.
Because they're so used to, daddy being not too far away from them. But I will also explain to them, well, of course, the older ones, I will also explain to them that it's for the better for me and them.
Right.
Because I feel like once I relocate, I'll flourish more.
Flourish, okay.
Flourish, flourish, Baltimore lingo a little different. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think mentally I'm gone. It's like certain places I be driving, like when I be out in Baltimore County or somewhere, I be like, oh shit, just like down south.
Right.
And I be like, I come back the next day, I be like, oh no, it don't.
And so you have family down there?
Yeah, my grandmother's down there, my mom down there, and my uncle. And of course, the family that my uncle created. My aunt and my little cousin. But that's it down there. Really on my mom's side down there.
How far is that away from Baltimore? Driving?
I driving. I normally got down there like 7 hours.
7 hours?
Yeah. And depending on what car I drive down there, I get down there on a full tank. I would have to gas up right when I hit South Carolina.
And so that's 7 hours there, 7 hours back, gas, that's a lot of money. You would still, if you would move, you would then every weekend still have to come up and get those children or be with them. How would it be? Would you come up and get them to take them back down for that weekend and bring them up? Or would you come and spend your weekend?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's definitely a part of your plan when you're thinking about, you know, how you will be getting income and all of that, and that the children definitely, not really the moms individually, but the moms still would need you as well. You know, you don't feel like that's at all selfish to move right now while your children, most of your children are still so young. Well, all of your children are young, but majority of them are really young, too young for you to, in my opinion, to just move 7 hours away.
I feel that's why I say like it's been on the back burner, because I do think that would be selfish as far as my children aspect. But even in the mix of me thinking about them, I also think about my children moms.
Yeah.
And out of all of them, I mean, of course, you know, you sitting right here next to me,
Right.
you gave me your intake on it.
Yeah.
But I think like if I was just like, you know what, fuck all of y'all opinions.
Right.
I'm going. Jessica, fuck your opinion, I'm going. I think all of y'all would have really accept my fuck y'all opinions except one.
It also doesn't have to be fuck your opinion. It could be, all right, y'all got your opinion and I respect how y'all feel. However, I have to do what I have to do for me as a man.
In order to
I can't make this shit shake in this city. I've tried this way, I've tried that way. All options are exhausted. I need to do what I got to do for me so my children can flourish like I want them to flourish, you know, by me. You know what I mean? Like I have to be in my right mind. I have to be financially stable and mentally stable to be able to provide. I don't feel like I'm getting that where I am. So y'all compromise with me a little bit. Do you think you can move a little closer?
So and I was thinking about that too. I was like, if I was to move like within the DMV area or even PA, that'd be a little bit more accessible.
Yeah,
for me.
accessible.
But
yeah,
it's I'm so stuck on. I just want to do, especially like my grandmother getting old.
Yeah,
and
so you're
the
thinking
grandmother
family
I'm
too.
close to, my uncle. I just really honestly want to be closer to them too.
Right.
But I also want my kids to be closer. But I don't think none of y'all gonna move closer to down there.
Ash can afford to come to you in South Carolina we can afford to make that happen. Everybody else's situation is not the same as mine, or it's not the same as hers, it's not the same as, you know, hers, you know, so that's why I said you have a lot of people to kind of think about, not in order to make a decision solely on your life, but I mean, like, when I say like a lot of people, I mean, like, yeah, the children and their mom, because they do need you.
And you have those, and you have those dads who just up and go. And that's why, like I said, I'm not the best, I'm not the perfect, I try, but I always say to women, I don't know too many Brendas. Mommy gotta stay and make it happen.
Yeah.
Always. Dads gets it easier because they can just up and go freely. Like, and I feel like the dads who don't really care to, you know,
up and go and freely.
Yeah, don't really care to up and go freely is the ones who a lot of the times get the back end of the stick. You know, when we know what the back end of the stick means. But yeah, that's why, you know, like it's tough because I really want to leave. Yeah. But I can't. So that's why I tell, like, encourage all the young men who don't have any kids and or even one child, like, yo, like, you know, come up with a plan. Realize you want to relocate, you want to stay here. Like, it's so much in this world. And I, you know, of course, you know, besides the little bit of traveling I did, but when traveling with you, like, you just see so much different things.
Yeah.
You be in so many different environments around so many different people.
Yeah.
I've met people who don't know me from Adam and Eve, but want to help me be in a position that somebody I knew forever,
of course,
won't even
wouldn't help you do.
So,
right.
So like I said, man, so until that, I think, honestly, until they're old enough, I'm gonna stay right within Maryland.
Right.
Yeah, I'll be in Maryland so that I still can have access to them. But
Got it. Have you talked to everybody's mom and told them that you was thinking about moving or you wanted to move, or no? Not yet.
I'm gonna say 3 out of 3.
3 out of 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because honestly, one ain't gonna really trip about nothing, and the other one gonna be who she is. It's gonna be an attitude.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna be, oh, I gotta work, or I gotta this, or like, yeah. So no, I talked to 3 out.
Right.
Because I think when I do relocate, that child will be older. She'll be more understanding. And I'm honestly not about to keep living for this particular one.
Right.
Opinion, perception, or Yeah, like I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not.
So even with 5 kids and them all being different ages, and, you know, it's 2 girls and 3 boys, and they all have different moms. Now that's 5 different households that they are in.
Right.
And you all get them. You get them all at different times and have them at the same time a lot too.
Right.
I was thinking, what if, like, when they're older, have you ever thought about any of them questioning you about favoritism? Like, Dad, who's your favorite child? Have you ever thought about that? Because I know you don't have a favorite child, but like,
Is that so?
Is
that never crossed my mind because how I interact with them.
Yeah.
Now, to be completely transparent, I do believe if I was a slack, if I was a slack and not continue to push forward and build, I do believe Aubrey would try to, or might ask me that question.
Yeah.
I think she would. But like I said, you know, that situation is getting better, and
it was,
you know,
different, but it is getting better. So I think you should get ahead of that before
and that's how it is. Like, even like this past weekend, me and her mom, you know, she's starting to open up more of what Aubrey, not the needs and wants, but the ways. Aubrey ways and stuff like that, and certain things that I don't see because she'll be around me and you'll think she's quiet.
Yeah, I still think she's quiet. Yeah,
she likes to dance.
Yeah,
she dances. She talks, and like I said, Besides her, Aubrey's, she'll be 7.
7, yeah.
She'll be 7 in a couple of months, but I never really thought about that. As they get older, they would say favoritism because I showed them all the same affection. When I'm tired of most likely when I got all of them are getting on my nerves at once.
Yeah.
And you know, like the older ones gang up on the younger ones. The young one, he be chilling, but then the older ones agitate him, and it's up and down. It's actually, honestly, it's fun. It's fun. It's challenging. But most of all, it's fun dealing with 5 kids, 5 different personalities.
Yeah. 2
of them are Aries. One of them is a Gemini. One is a Libra.
Oh, you all mixed up.
One is a Leo. You know?
Who's the Leo?
Bryson the Leo.
Really?
Yeah, Bryson the Leo. And honestly, actually now, with me, I don't know what he do this Marvel.
Lord.
But Bryson actually calmed down.
Really?
Yeah.
I know he be lying all the time.
Yeah, he definitely do.
Bryson be lying.
He definitely do.
You could be out of town. He'll be like, Jess just hit me. Yeah. Jess is in North Carolina. Yeah. What are you talking about?
Bryce,
I hit you.
He definitely do.
Yeah.
He said to you, he called his mother, he tell his mother I hit him. I'm like, I ain't need to touch you all weekend, bro. But
she sent me a video of him lying on his brother.
Like Ashton hit
Kenny.
me. He does that too.
He was lying on Kenny.
Oh yeah. He like
Kenny hit me.
Yeah, Kenny ain't nowhere near.
Yeah. He said he not even here. And he said, huh? Lying, trying to get somebody in trouble.
It's a blessing, man.
Yeah.
And it's one thing. It was like what, last week too?
Yeah.
He know how I say YouTube now. It's funny when he say it.
How he say
but he be like YouTube. He said just like that, YouTube. I want to watch YouTube. So he watching YouTube, and Aaliyah cut it off.
Yeah.
Agitate.
Yeah.
So of course, no one comes after that. He want to pop, or he want to fight. He want this, he want that. But you know, that's just the thing now.
Yeah.
Like they like to play and rough fight and stuff, and I don't be wanting them to rough fight. But they kids, they're gonna play their siblings. They see each other.
Right.
2 to 3 days.
Yeah.
A week, sometimes 4.
Right.
But
the last episode that we had, you know, that was an emotional one. It was funny, but it was emotional too, and it was, you know, it was positive, and we gained a lot. It was benefiting and everything, you know, and it was very informative. And in that episode, I was looking at some of the comments, and we got a lot of great feedback from it, and this wasn't really negative, but I wanted to address it. They were like, you know, that clip that went viral when you and Ash shared that moment when y'all cried together. You was like, yo, I'm just now, you know, I wasn't really working in the past, such and such, and things haven't been. I knew what was gonna come of that, but I wanted to address that because I don't like when people play around with my family and shit.
Right.
But they was like, well, why would he make, it was just a few people, why would he keep
having children.
If he knew he wasn't able to take care of them. That is not the issue. The Rome has always been financially stable enough to take care of his children, but hard times are like they do fall upon people. You know what I mean? Like if the internet was to be wiped away today or tomorrow, half of these influencers would not be who they are online right now, because there aren't people that make money just because they have followers. People don't understand that. Just because you see these people on these huge platforms does not mean they have buku loads of cash or they have big settlements or anything like that. No, these people still have to work too. You know, some of your favorite influencers, they go clock in. You know what I'm saying? And that's how people live. It's like these influencers have fucked up people's minds though a little bit. It's like now people are ashamed to say that they work somewhere. Like if you don't own your own business, then, oh, you got a regular job? What? Hold up. Because the internet is a fucking regular job too. You know, the internet is a regular job. It's just that we don't work for nobody, but that's a lot of work. And you take a lot of L's building a fucking platform. Trust me, I know. You know, but I haven't always had money. I've had money, then I was broke. I've had money, then I was broke. I've taken a lot of L's. That happens in regular life to regular people too, who have 9-to-5s, you know. So it ain't like this nigga was broke since he been having kids. Like, what the fuck? That really pissed me off. I knew it was gonna come of it, but that's why I told you, just don't say shit. I'm like, nah, don't say. You wasn't even worried about that. I was worried about it, but I was like, all right, yo, you don't say shit. I've matured a lot more on socials where I don't get in comments and say shit, but I'm saying it now because they gonna come back and to look, because that episode got a lot of hits. Give me some of that. Give me some of that. Yeah. So yeah, you know, but definitely, shit happens.
And that's why I say reading and listening is fundamental.
Yeah. Yes.
If
listening.
You listen to the clip. Even on the clip, if you didn't even watch the whole episode, which I encourage you to do so. But even if you watch the clip says, you know, these past couple months has been hard for daddy. Not years.
Like what?
Like, and let me tell you something, with my field, right? Like I said, I have a degree and I like to use my degree. I don't just say, oh, I got a degree and not want to use it.
Nothing.
No, I paid for it, I'm gonna use it.
That's right.
In my field. You know, I had a couple hiccups for us. I was fighting legal battles. And during those legal battles, you know, certain things happen. Cost me a little money, you know, and so forth and so forth. Right. Throughout those trials and tribulations, I still had to maintain and take care of my children. So all those things that I seen people saying in the comment, oh, you can take them to the park, you can take them to this, you can take them to that. I get all of that because that's what I started doing.
That. Yeah.
That's what I started doing more. The playing football, going to the parks, the walking the dog, I always started doing all of that. But I created a lifestyle for my children that they're accustomed to, and I can't be mad at nobody but myself. But with me being a dad, I'm gonna create those things again. I can't just sit back and say, oh, well, they don't need this, that. Nah, my children are gonna live a certain lifestyle that I wanna provide for them, and that's that.
Perfect. Boom, with that.
Yeah.
Just like that. And then, because I know I keep saying you got a lot of kids, but I wanted to ask this because I wanted to know this for real. I ain't never even asked you this off camera. How does it go when you got all 5 of them and all 5 of them want something different to eat for dinner? Like, how does it, whether it's preference or allergies, like, did you ever have to get 5 different meals?
Oh, that's funny.
Or 2 eat pizza, the other one eat chicken,
I'm gonna tell you,
then somebody don't eat fish.
That's funny. So
how does that work?
In the house, I'm gonna say in the house. Because in the house cooking, Nick would, like, throughout each lunch, breakfast, lunch, dinner, she would have to cook 2 separate meals.
Got it.
And she only had to cook 2 separate meals for everybody if Aubrey is there.
Okay, so Aubrey is
everybody else eats. No, Aubrey is allergic to a lot of stuff.
Oh, she allergic to a lot of things.
That's why we keep her EpiPen. Her EpiPen in her book bag. So she can't, but she knows what she can eat and what she can't eat.
Okay.
But
that's good.
Yeah, but in the house, Nick will cook 2 separate meals. And she'll ask them what they want. This is what I love. Of course, their first reaction is either steak, salmon, or this pasta.
Who the hell they think they is?
Like, Aubrey won't eat that. She ain't one of it. Bryson don't like really nothing white.
Ooh.
And that's with me, cause I've heard him. His mom said he's ate pasta with her, but he don't eat nothing white. That's in the house cooking. Pretty much they all eat breakfast food. Aaliyah only likes really bacon.
Yeah.
Aubrey only likes bacon sausages. Aaliyah eats you out the house with bacon.
Yeah.
Ashton pretty much eat everything, but he won't eat eggs like that.
Nah, he eat them when I make them because I make them real good.
No, they good, but unless he just accustomed to me, he won't really eat eggs. Yeah, he won't really.
Y'all don't know what y'all doing in that house.
They good, but he don't really eat eggs like that. But as far as the outside, like portion of Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, it's pretty much one meal.
Okay.
But the biggest thing is when we're not in the house cooking, the bill outside. You gotta understand.
Oh yeah, it's 5 kids.
For breakfast, if we out and about, that's 5 kids, 5 meals. Lunch, if we still out and about, that's 5 kids, 5 meals. So by lunchtime, by noon, that's already 10 meals. So I'm really trying to.
You still gotta feed yourself.
And I still gotta feed myself.
What?
And I don't like nibbling off their food. Nah, I'm gonna get myself something. But that's 10 meals by probably 2 o'clock, right? So I'm trying to, and that ain't including whether I done went and bought them a pair of tennis or something.
Right.
Because I ain't like the shoes they had or whatever the case may be. Or we went to the movies or we went skating or bowling or whatever L consists of our days. So I'm trying to get in the house by dinner time. So I ain't gotta buy another 5 meals.
Right.
So let's just do a McDonald's. And I'm gonna just use McDonald's as an example. McDonald's breakfast, 5 kids, 5, well actually it's 4 kids for meals because Prosper really don't eat big.
Yeah.
So take one away for that. But that's four, let's say 4 breakfast meals. And myself.
That's a lot of money.
That's about $32. You
know,
and then they like extra sauce. That's 25 cents extra
sauce. Hey yo, not you counting the sauces.
Bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I be like, yo, I'm sleeping till 12. Like I don't need like coming out on Saturday morning.
Nah, I'm sleeping till 12. You'll try to sleep past breakfast
it be time,
so the kids can just go straight to lunch?
No, either that or they eat cereal. Like before we leave out, like I try to make sure everybody.
But Bryson don't eat nothing white, so he can put water in the cereal.
So they eat the dry cereal. They eat dry cereal. They some bougie ass kids, but I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't seen a kid like this, and I'm not saying it ain't no other kids like mine.
Lord.
But these are some bougie ass kids. Like he won't. And then I try to get them out the house because Aaliyah and Ashton eat you out the house, bro.
Yeah.
And then Ashton slick, right? He'll eat all the snacks, but won't put the snack bags in the trash can. I don't know what he be doing with it.
Cause he don't want nobody to know he eating all out.
I don't know where he be. I said, Joe, he ate what? Well, I ain't see that in the trash can. I take the trash out every day. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yep. Bryson, Daddy, I want a snack. Daddy, I want a snack, but like, yeah, man, I love my baby.
So would you say right now you are done with having kids?
Right now, yes. I give up. I'm not going to get snipped.
Right now.
So right now,
I was going to say, but you may marry a woman with no kids.
Correct. I ain't.
Who wants one?
Yeah, I ain't have no kids yet. And my oldest is getting older, so it'll be a little bit different. Like I was talking to Dre yesterday, and he was like, he gotta get up now. He gotta get up 5 o'clock, like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning. Because football season coming. He like, Nuna, Nuna playing football. He playing with the Wildcats. He like, Nuna playing football. I gotta get up 6, 7 o'clock. I said, I ain't gotta do that no more.
Yeah.
Because Ashton older now. Then I'm like, man, fuck, yes I do.
Yeah.
Bryson is coming.
Yeah.
Prosper is coming.
Yeah. You got 2 more boys coming up. They gonna do sports too.
But I think my hardest part now is all my children getting older and they all got activities that lands on the same day and time.
Boom.
Like, and I get it done. People be like, I don't know how you did it.
Yeah, not only like can they not see each other play the sports, but you can't be everywhere at one time too.
That's the thing I'm mentally preparing for as well, because there's gonna be times Ashton got a 10 o'clock game. Yeah. Aaliyah got 10 o'clock practice. Yeah. Aubrey got 12 o'clock dance. Yeah. So it's like
and it's also gonna be graduations.
Yeah. But they won't fall on. I don't think they will fall because they all.
No, but I'm saying, different. What if one is graduating from elementary, then the other one graduating from middle, then you got the other one graduating from
at the same time. Okay.
shit like that.
Yeah, like,
or, you know, ceremonies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You got to clone yourself.
Yeah, I'm mentally prepared for all of that, man. Even the bullying in school, like the attitudes in school, the attitudes with their moms. Then when they get with me, it's different. It's like, it's so much that I encounter. Yeah. But I'll make it work.
Okay, all right, look, before we get out of here, you just had a birthday, so you are now 31. Yay, we the same age. Yeah. Do you think that it's important that your children's moms prompt your kids to get you something? Like we prompt, you know, like you prompt the kids to get us something,
or you know, at least give you a phone
or for Mother's Day or a birthday, or to call us, or to, you know, if we're not around them or anything, or Christmas, you know. Do you think it's important that we do that, or you don't even really be caring about that?
So because of the way I was raised, like again, once again, like after my mom died,
right,
I never really cared for birthdays and Christmas and stuff like that. So like, because of that, I would say I don't think it's important for my children moms to prompt my kids to get me anything. Yeah. I would appreciate the fact if they just at least have my children call me and say happy birthday. I'm good with that. For sure. And then when my kids get older, whatever they decide to do for me for my birthday is fine. But but because me, I always, like, if they're with me and it's one of their mom's birthday, I always encourage them to call. Not text message, that's phony to me. Yeah. I ain't even hold you. I like the call, not the Instagram. Right. Phone call, happy birthday, mom, or whatever the case may be. So like, I'm not really big on, you know, birthday gifts and stuff like that. Yeah. That's just like, even, you know, with my birthday, I wasn't trying to really celebrate it. I said, I ain't really doing nothing. Nobody's doing nothing for me. But once again, you encouraged me to do something. So, and you know how that turned out. We had fun. Yes. You know, we had a lot of fun.
I gave him a 90s themed paid in full bowling party. He liked the bowl, and his favorite movie is Paid in Full. He loves Mekhi Phifer in that movie. Like, that is his movie.
Yeah, I'm broke, baby.
Like, money. I swear. That was the first, you know, not to take a trip down memory lane, but that was the first movie that we actually watched back in the day when we first got together. And so Netflix and chill. Before Netflix and chill, it was just go in the basement and pop in the VCR and chill. You know what I'm saying?
It was DVD.
Pop in DVD. It was DVD?
It was DVD. Yeah,
that was a cassette tape.
No, we ain't had no, we was out of that stage.
Not a cassette, the VCR. Yeah. All right, what?
We had iPhones then, so we ain't had no VCR.
Oh yeah, we did have iPhones.
Yeah, we had iPhones.
I had a sidekick when I met you.
No, we had
all right. So yeah, pop
no,
the DVD
I had
in
a BlackBerry.
That's what I was saying. I thought I had a fucking sidekick. But I
had a BlackBerry.
Oh, all right, because I had a sidekick.
We had DVD players.
Yeah, okay, all right. Popping the DVD. That was the first movie that we watched, though. That was cool. That's his favorite movie. And I got him a cake, got his, you know, we had so much fun. So yeah. But no, this was a great ass episode. Another one. There will only be great ass episodes. If there's something that you would like for us to speak on and it pertains to co-parenting therapy, your children, your other co-parent, you as a parent, whatever, just write us, let us know. Hit up the co-parenting therapy page. I'm Jess, this is Rome, and we out.